Very good afternoon, my dear student. So today I am going to discuss about the list. So list implementation in a Python program. So in a list implementation of a Python program, as I have discussed earlier also, we have seen it that how the list is been implemented and how they can be used in a programming section. So in this context, I am going to discuss today about how to add an item in a list. Okay, one new thing that I am discussing today. So adding an item in a list. What to do? How to add? So many question rises that how you can add the item, how you can bring the item in a list. So there is a function has been given by the Python. What is the function? The function known as append. A-P-P-E-N-D. Append means to add. So append function you can use, and using this append function, what you can do? You can add an item to a list. Now when you are using the append function, now how you will implement this particular function in a program? What is the process of implementation of the particular function in a program? So see here one example. In this particular example, first I have taken one list. In a list I have taken 1 and 2. Okay. So after taking this 1 and 2, what I have done, I have printed it. Print list before append. What to print? The list to be printed. Now what I am appending? I am appending 3. So now what it to print? Print list after appending. What to print? This particular list. Now as I am doing the append, what I am appending? I am appending 3. So before the thing has been append, that means added, what we find it? This will be the output of it. But after the thing has been given, after the value has been given, what will be the output? The output will be this. So we can easily see the difference in between them. Now here, I'll ask some questions. What is the question is that I am appending here only what? One number. So if I want to add more than one values, then what I will going to do? So there we can find that one more function is there that is provided by Python, that is not extend, E-X-T-E-N-D, extend function. So list extend, and then you can add how many values you want in a list. That means how many values you want to add. See here I have given here 3 and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Suppose those many values you want to add the existing with an existing list. Obviously you can do this. Okay. So this is how what is known as your appending function and how this particular appending function will work. So as I have discussed about the appending function, in this particular appending function, what we find it that there are the function has got its own syntax. Syntax means a format. Okay. So what is the syntax of it? Syntax is list dot append then item. List dot append item. What to append? The item to be append. Now append parameters. What is an append parameter? Item to be append and to be added at the end of the list. Where to add? Not in the middle. At the end of the list, the item to be added. Now what pattern of item you can add? You can add a number, you can add a strings, you can add a dictionaries, you can add the another list. Another list means suppose list 2. Total list 2 you are adding with list 1. That also you can do. So on. This pattern of things you can add. Different type of things you can add in a list. Okay. So as you can use and as you can use that particular list for implementation of adding the different type of things, there you can see here that I have taken one very simple example. In this example I have taken the name of some animals. So the animals is my what? Variable name. Now what I have done, animals dot append, then I have given some animal name. one animal name. So this particular animal will going to append. So after this, what? Update animal list. That means updated list. What will be the updated list? The animals to be printed. So this is what the thing is printed here. Okay, so this is how we can see that we can append the list and we can bring a new item in an existing list. Now here you can see the program that has been created. Those the program are in interactive mode. Okay, that means what is the previous programs are about? So they are about in the script mode, and this is what? This is the interactive mode. So interactive mode program is there. When you open a Python, that time you will get this 3 greater than sign. So in this 3 greater than sign, you can write it. See here, the fruit's name has been taken. Okay, different fruits name has been taken. Now, what is used? Fruit count, apple. That means what is the position of the apple? It is saying 2. Now, fruit count this particular thing. So it is 0. Now, fruit index, banana. What is the index position of the banana? 3. Why? Because 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so fruit dot index banana comma 4, that means 6. So find the next starting position. Okay, so this is way this is how you can see it, that we can use the different type of reverse command has been used. We has been used the append command. Append means to add, isn't it? So all these different pattern of commands has been used for what purpose? For the purpose of implementation of the different functions in a Python program. That means basically what I want to show you, that in an interactive mode also you can append the values in your list. Okay, so as you are appending the values in the list, what you can find it, that you can use to add the numerical items. Like, see here, this is a string what has been taken, and here some name has been given. After giving those name, what I have done? String underscore list, because the name is string underscore list. So string underscore list dot append 1, print append. So what are those values are? So those pattern of values, what are there? They are all the combinations of an alphabet. That means alphabetic values. So in this alphabetic value, I have added one numerical values. So numerical value is added here. Okay, so at the end of the list, the numerical value has been added. So this is how you can see that how we can bring the list and how we can work with a list. That means the concept, if anyone has a concept that in a list we have to give a same pattern of values, that means numerical value is numerical value, alphabetic value means alphabetic value, names means only the names, isn't it? So place name is only the place name. No, that is not. We can use the list for any pattern of purpose. We can use the list as the name of the numerical value, numerical plus alphabetic values, only for the alphabetical values. So any pattern of structure we can use, and using that particular structure we can do the work based on this particular list. Okay, so we can do the work based on this particular list and we can append it. See, I have appended here what? 1. Clear? So in this content, you can see here this particular program has been given. What you find in this particular program? At first, I have taken one empty list. After I have taken one empty list, what I have done? N equals to int input, enter the element of a number. That means this is the element of a number. What is the element of a number is? Number element is an what type? Integer type. So integer type, what to do? It needed to input the entire number of elements. Now iterations. See here, so many things I have shown you in this particular program. First, how to create an empty set. Okay. Second one, that in this particular program I have used a loop. Loop means iterations. Okay. So iterations has been done. Range is given what? 0 to n. Now L, what to do? Int input. Then first dot append L, adding the elements. Okay. Now what to print? Print the first. So this is how what we can see, that this is how what we can use this particular structure. We can see here that we can use this particular list for the purpose of appending the values. Okay, we can append the values and we can utilize it for this particular purpose. So here in this particular program, again I am repeating it, what I have used. First I have shown you how to use the empty set, how to create an empty set in a Python program. Next what? Next to input the values, how to input the values in a Python program. Next what is there? Next is there is an iterations. Iterations means which will going to continue again and again, run again and again till the thing is not satisfied. That means here we are using a loop. Using the loop also we can do the Python program. Okay, so this is all what is about the Python program is. Now see here in this particular Python program what the output it is giving to us. What is the output that is showing to us? See this particular thing, those are the numbers. This is the elements number first, and then we have a new phase or new part of the list. So this is how we can implement the list and we can work with the list. Okay, so this is how we can find it, how the list can be implemented and how we can utilize the list for the different type of work, how we can implement the list for the different purposes. Okay, so this is the condition, this is the phase what I have taught in my this session video. So here I have discussed about the different type of appending and utilizations of the list and implementation of the list. So thank you students. I will going to end up my session here today. Thank you all.